record
press
button?
It's interesting.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright. Hello, everyone.
Hey.
And welcome back to Palace of Shade. 3 to 4 hours. My ass. This adventure has taken significantly longer.
Granted, we're all idiots, so, you know.
Yeah, that's true. We're stupid.
It does have an effect on things, you know?
So, stop it. Last we left off, you guys were still at this party. You found you were in a time loop, and you had you'd stolen some hot sauce. You dicked around a bit, but you've actually you have discovered the livid light, this bomb of living light, this small white glowing stone that's too hot for you guys to handle, to the point that it melted through the floor when you guys removed it from its from the tree where it was being kept. And it's in the basement now.
Yeah.
You guys began hatching a plan because, pointed out to you by Taliesin Voss, someone here is probably not who they say they are.
One of these things is not like the other.
And if so, they will be carrying the container that they brought the living light here in. The livid light that here in. He will need that container if he's going to dispose of the livid light. So you guys need to find out who the saboteur is, and basically unmask them, get that container, give it to Taliesin Voss, and you guys can end this nightmare. Your current suspects are, among all the other courtiers of the court, your main suspects that you each were going to check out last time were this fellow who keeps going into the kitchens and stealing food, Croc Hallamore, the court inventor with ball joint limbs, a woman named Adderweed, Dr. Miriotti,
Yeah.
a court scientist, a large woman with the head of a badger, known as the Blister Beast, who you've spoken with a bit, and the ever-flamboyant Antigone Wynn, who you have pranked on previous time loops.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's rad.
And so, yeah, and you guys were discussing your plans, and that's where we left off. Everyone ready to go?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Who would like to go first? Anyone have a plan for okay, how are we gonna unmask?
Well, just I don't have to go first, but I do want to get this thing off really quick. I'd like to cast See Invisibility.
Ooh.
Alright. Caspian casts See Invisibility on himself. So you cast this spell, you tap yourself with your focus,
Mm-hmm.
and I think as a cool little effect, maybe your eyes kind of shimmer.
Yeah.
And change color a bit,
You look cool as hell.
I'm looking around.
Alright.
We do be looking.
Yeah, I think at the moment you do not see anyone invisible.
At the moment.
But I'm thinking about later applications.
It stays active.
I can cast this on Perry later on, and then go and see through his eyes and fly around and see if there are invisible stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Before I go to the Blister Beast, I would like to go to one of the ones we have counted out and question them about the Blister Beast and the powers. Probably the Monarch. I would like to go to the Monarch.
Okay. Billy approaches the Monarch, who is still flying around having fun.
Hello.
Hello again.
What are you up to? Enjoying the party?
Yeah, and the dance is about to begin.
Yes, that is fun, isn't it?
And you look at the clock, and yeah, sure enough, yeah, it's almost 9 o'clock.
I was wondering. I was thinking about what makes all of you so cool, and how you all have different things. And I point to my hurdy-gurdy that has been signed with paint, and I say, "This is really cool." And I was just wondering, can all of you do that?
Paint? I mean, anyone can paint if they try hard enough.
Well, that's true.
But you don't mean paint.
No, I don't.
Everyone has their own unique skills.
That's interesting. Could you tell me more?
Sure. And then you hear the piano start.
Oh, yeah.
After this,
All right.
let's go.
Okay. I go. I'm not ruining
She
this
pulls
chance.
you by the arm and heads out to the dance floor. And anyone who wants to dance again can.
I will dance again.
I'm not going to dance, but I'm going to keep a really close eye on Antigone and anyone that they dance with to see, because, like, shapeshifting can't hold up very much. See if anybody changes. And also, well, how about this? Who isn't dancing?
Who isn't dancing? Well, Taliesin Voss isn't dancing.
Okay.
He remains up on the mezzanine. And there's a lot of people, because there's a bunch of nobles. So it's a lot of people dancing at this thing right now.
Is anyone on our suspect list not dancing? Let's say that.
Let's see, who's on the suspect list?
Mr. Beast, Mariotti, Antigone, Croc-Calamore, and Atterweed.
Well, I think Antigone is definitely dancing.
Okay.
Because he needs to show off.
Love that for him.
I think let's see. I'm trying to figure out in my brain of how is this dance going that if it's changing partners but also has people who are potentially 10 feet taller than other people at this dance, and how does that work? So that's Harper's logical. These are the dilemmas that occur in my brain that actually don't matter too much.
I mean, have you ever seen a child stand on their parents' shoes while they dance? I imagine
do that with your friends. I think that's.
I mean, I imagine it'd be something similar like that. That's just me, though.
Because that is the case with the Blister Beast. She is well over. She is size large.
There's a large lady who likes to dance.
Love that.
And hates lies.
And hates lying.
So her moves on the
I
floor
think
are
she
always
is not dancing.
Okay.
I think the Blister Beast is not dancing.
Okay.
I think.
I'll be right back.
I think Mariotti is dancing.
Mariotti is dancing.
And I think Croc-Calamore and Atterweed are not.
Okay.
Okay, so in that case, this is just my brain going on. If Moriarty is dancing, that might also mean that I forget, is Moriarty a woman or a man?
Mariotti is a woman.
Okay, cool. Moriarty, since she's dancing, she might not be a suspect in all this, just because she's partaking in all this. The festivities.
I feel like we should still check her out.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying we should still check her out, but I'm saying that because she's on the dance floor, it might mean that she's not the person that set up the living light. livid light.
Who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, Harper knows, but we're not getting anything out of them.
Yeah,
don't know
no,
shit.
of course not.
Maybe even I don't know. Maybe I just remember I'm motherfucker open my. It's like, all right, I
I'm
had
gonna roll
someone.
for it.
I had.
Maybe
like,
it's just whoever we choose.
oh, you know what?
Yeah.
It was Bosca. Whoops.
Wait, it was actually the monarch.
It was the
Yeah.
monarch the whole time. They just like really hate these parties.
Yeah.
It was actually Pox and Pilfer pulling off the ultimate prank.
Oof.
Would be a good prank.
That's,
Death?
that's not a prank.
Death is not a
This
prank.
is not a prank.
Anything's
It
a
is
prank
for
if you think
Faye.
hard enough.
No.
Don't prank me, bro.
Oh fuck, that's dumb.
So the dance ends. And
Okay, so
you did notice
Antigone-
that Dr. Miriarty never got particularly close to Antigone.
Hmm.
In fact, seemed to avoid him almost.
Oh
on the dance
really?
floor.
Beast and all this. She wasn't dancing. So
That's
never mind.
suspicious as fuck. I'm writing sus in all caps next to Dr. Mariotti. Double underline. She has moved to the top of the fucking list.
Do we not like her? Is that what we're going with now?
I think she's sus.
She might be sus, but that doesn't mean she's
That
sus
was
to the point of being
suspicious
it.
as fuck. So when I question Antigone, you know I'm gonna bring that shit up.
Okay.
Okay, good.
All right, who would you would like to return back to conversation with the monarch?
Yes.
All right. What do you want to say?
I was hoping she
They.
They.
I was hoping they could tell me more about the special abilities.
Oh, you just want to straight up know. You want some monster manual stats. Okay.
No. I just want to know, like, generally, their first and foremost, not power, but like what they tend to do.
Okay.
The responsibilities.
So you paint, which is really cool.
Yes.
But what do the others do to entertain their time, or, you know?
Be
Cool.
fairies.
Well, the Blister Beast is always studying magic.
Okay.
Pox and Pilfer like pranking people a lot. That's why I send them off as ambassadors to the mortal realm a lot. That way the only people who get hurt are mortals.
That makes sense. Is there anything that, like...
Dr. Miriarty is the court scientist. Antigone is the court astrologer. He divines the future. She studies things. Adderweed is the court inventor. She invents all sort of things, like the Bloom Wardens outside.
Yeah.
Seppel is the warden and also an avid gardener. Boss. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was
reading you off the fucking list.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
I mean, you can
Keep
keep
going.
no, by all means ask.
No, I
You
wasn't
would
gonna
ask about the
interrupt the
blister.
monarch. Keep going.
No, by all means, say what you're gonna say.
Okay, I thought that was the end. So I was like going to ask, so like if the Blister Beast wasn't performing magic, if you weren't painting, if Seppel wasn't gardening, all of those things would indicate that you're not you, huh?
I mean, we're at a party. You don't exactly do your normal everyday routine. And she's not one of those, you know, street performer wizards off in whatever
Well-
the mortal worlds do, where she's just tossing out magic every 5 seconds. You have power.
Suppose
There's
just
some
growing a
amount of
rose bush, like, in the
responsibility,
middle
and
of the
just like
pond.
she's not a showboat.
That's true. Okay. I think it's cool that you all have your unique abilities, and I thank you for sharing them with me.
Yes, and I'd love to hear about what you and your friends are capable of.
Well, I can make music, and one of us is a tailor, and I list the things.
No, please continue.
All right, and one of us works with metal, and that's really cool. And my best friend, is a brewer. And then the last one, not least, but last, is a doctor. I think Quinn says confusedly.
No, keep guessing. Keep guessing and see
Was
how
it a
angry I
doctor?
get at you.
Not really.
Not really.
Kind of semi.
Alchemist? What are you,
Herbalist.
Andy?
What I want to know is how do you know?
Herbalist.
We haven't
What?
told you anything about our lives. We've just blown up together.
Yeah.
And that's about as much.
Oh, that's right.
Though that is a lot
Yeah,
more.
I'm the
other
only
people
one
can say.
who if anything, I'm the only one that would be completely unfamiliar to all of you fours.
No, I don't know any.
And that's your fault.
Yeah.
So I kind of know what you guys do, or I don't, because I won't do this if I don't know.
I don't know. Do you?
I mean, you know what I do.
I know what Jordan does. I'll just stick with what is your name, Jordan?
Cedric.
What Cedric does. I'll stick with what Cedric does, and I'll say, I'm sure the others have their talents, but I'm not too familiar with them yet.
Off topic. I'm starting to hate the Monarch a bit.
Why?
I love them.
Why?
I love them.
They're racist towards mortal people.
They're Fae.
They're
What do you
Fae.
expect?
You know, they got a little bit of a complex. That's fine.
They're
I mean-
several thousand years old. You guys are basically ants to them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Most people don't care. if
And
insects
every
die.
character you play is racist.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah,
are
and
you
you're-
coming from, Mr. High Ground?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you call me out on my racism, so how come you can't call out the Monarch's racism? Boom.
Oh my god.
Because it knows.
Your wit remains sharp.
Sticky.
All right. Yeah, the Monarch is like, well, have a good time at the party.
Thank you. You too.
And we will move on to the next person. The dance has ended. Who wants to go? Grania?
Matt got their hands up.
Yeah.
All right, you wanted to check out Antigone when?
Yeah. I go over to Antigone and I do a cute little curtsy.
Yeah,
I'm
you go up and you feel your form
Yeah.
coalesce into the neutral kind of white-gray form.
Yeah. Not quite.
Colorless, your hair
It's
becomes
not
white.
quite as cute, but it's still. I mean, I'm still cute. And so I give a little cute little curtsy, and I'm like, "Hi."
Yes.
I was just so impressed by your dancing. I had to come over and compliment you. Your grace and elegance is truly unmatched.
Well, of course.
Yeah. I say unmatched. I guess I wouldn't know that Mariotti person was, wow, just indescribably good at dancing. I couldn't believe
God.
it. I was shocked.
Please.
I didn't see the two of you dancing together, so I can't really judge who was a better dancer. It's
Well,
kind of
like
hard
I'd
to tell.
want to dance with her.
I'm not saying. Oh, so you know that you wouldn't look as good dancing next to her. I see.
Oh, I could
Well, thank you
outdance
so much
her
for clearing
sure.
that up. Huh?
I could outdance her anytime.
What? Anytime? Like now?
Anytime. The song is done, but yes.
Well, I have a friend who's a very good musician. And I think if you're not a coward, I'd like to see the two of you cut a rug together.
You want to see a dance-off?
Yeah,
Why?
because I don't know. I think are you a coward?
Oh no, I'll dance off anyone.
Okay, then let's see it.
Fine, go get him.
Okay, let's go.
Go, get him.
No, come on, you come with me.
Why? You have nothing set up.
I cannot issue the challenge for you. You have to
my-
come issue the challenge.
Wait, I'm sorry, I'm issuing a challenge now?
Yes, it's a dance
This was
off
your
challenge.
this whole idea
Hey,
this whole
Antigone,
operation was your idea.
Antigone, keep up. Keep up.
Did you just snap your fingers?
I did.
Oh, he doesn't like
What?
that.
Keep up. Let's go.
All right.
And I start leading him over towards where Mariality is.
Okay, next person. Who wants to go next?
I have a question. Would I still have the thing I tore out of the Bloom Warden from last loop?
You do have that still.
Okay. Yeah. In that case, I'll go over to Adderweed in order to basically check them out.
Yes, you approach this woman with pink skin, and you notice her eyes are different colors. One is blue and one is red.
Okay. Alrighty then.
As is her hair, blue and red.
Continue.
And her, though she passes for Fae in most ways, you notice that her elbows are ball joint.
All right. So out of curiosity, is she kind of like a mannequin, sorta, or does she have like fleshy bits?
I
want to know if I'm talking to. I don't know if like she has artificial limbs.
Take it again.
I don't know if she has artificial limbs or if she's just straight up a construct.
You know what? You don't know.
Okay.
Do you have flesh, madam?
Hey, quick question.
Quick question. They got fleshy bits.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you're not that.
You know what? Based on everyone's reaction to that, I'm gonna start using that phrase a bit more.
Oh boy.
No.
I wish you wouldn't.
Okay.
All right. You approach Adderweed on the upper mezzanine.
Okay. Hello there. I heard you're the person to talk to since you do the inventing around here.
Ah, yes. I'm Adderweed. And you are?
Hello. I am Ern the Turtle, and I have destroyed one of your constructs.
You did
from... Yes, I have destroyed one of your constructs from the previous day, which is the same day, because currently we are in a constant time loop to prevent the destruction of everything here.
What?
That's an interesting way of going around.
And I hold up the bits of Bloom Warden that I pulled out from the previous loop.
Okay. She's like, so why are you going around destroying my inventions?
I haven't destroyed anything this time, but last time, one of the weird green garden folk tried to murder the monarch, and we had to put it down.
Just put it down.
Take it out to the backyard.
Like
Oh,
old
that's not
Jimmy.
good.
Sorry about this, Bloom Warden. Cast magic missile! Cast magic missile!
Pretty much.
I'll do a paw. Bloom Warden's my construct.
She says, what on earth are you talking about?
There is a last loop. There is a Bloom Warden that malfunctioned, or someone tampered with it, and it attempted to kill the leader of this fine estate with alcohol fountains.
No one told me of any such thing.
That is because it hasn't happened yet. It happened last time.
We're not going to be able to convince anybody that this is a time limit.
Yeah, you guys have noticed that since the time has already happened, they seem to be somewhat stuck. Their minds are kind of still stuck in the events that already happened. It's
They're
just very
magically
hard to
stuck.
convince them of certain things of the time loop of they're kind of on a set track a little bit.
Also,
But
no.
Adderweed seems to be studying you, Ern, and will hold her hand out to take the Bloom Warden heart.
And I will hand it to her. Yeah.
She kind of studies it, while keeping one eye on you. Fascinating.
Out of curiosity, I don't want to make assumptions, but do you know if anyone outside of you have the ability to tamper with the construct? It is a most powerful construct indeed. It nearly killed one of my allies, which I am greatly impressed by.
You're grateful it almost killed one of us?
I said it was, no, I'm greatly impressed.
Oh, got it. Because I was concerned for a moment.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I don't hate any of you yet.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
No, that's good.
I suppose if someone knew enough about creating or messing with constructs, they could mess with such a thing.
And do you know anyone outside of you who might have that ability?
In general, I've lived a long time. I've known a lot of people who can mess with a lot of things. You want me to go down the list of everybody since Qualish?
I have enough time, so yes, feel free to list them off. I'll grab a pen and pencil.
Yes, you do that.
All right. Click. Begin.
He has one ready. All right. Well, I make a persuasion check because she doesn't actually fucking tell you every genius that's existed.
That's gonna be 11.
I'm not reading you every inventor and construct maker from Qualish to Waywalk just so you can hear, just to satisfy your curiosity.
Of course
I don't
not.
have that kind of time. I really would like to enjoy the party.
Of course not, but I simply just wish to know maybe about 2 or 3 people that might have the ability, who are attending this party.
Attending the party?
I mean, you do not want the Monarch's death to be on your construct's mechanical hands, do you?
No, that would be bad.
I mean, what would it say about its inventor?
I suppose there's myself. Sepple is in charge of much of the Bloom Wardens as they guard her home. And Miriati prefers to deal in natural things and figuring out how the world works, but she has the intelligence necessary to figure out most anything. I believe the same could be said of the Blister Beast.
All right. Is that about it?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna take a notes of those names in character and in real life. Okie dokie. Thank you. Now, last question I have for you is that if anyone were to have cause to tamper with one of your Bloom Wardens, why would they, in order to, let's say, attempt to frame you?
I have no clue.
Very good.
I'm sure you would have to ask the person who tampered with them for their own motives.
All right. Well, thank you for your time. I am going to go now. Goodbye. And I hope that we don't all die again.
Yes. Goodbye. And you walk off.
Right, so just going over the list. Sepple, Moriarty, the Blister
Miriati.
Beast, Mariotti, and
Sepple wasn't one of them, was?
yeah, but at the same time, we don't want to take Sepple off the table.
Why?
Because Sepple actually can use their powers.
Yeah. We've seen Sepple use her powers.
Yeah, but at the same time, I thought we said that we shouldn't keep Sepple off the table just in case.
I mean, I didn't say that, but someone else might have.
I mean, I remember I said that, but everyone, I don't know, I might be tripping. Anyway, so Sepple, Blister Beast, Adderweed, and Moriarty.
Dude!
What?
Miriati!
Moriarty.
You're like Vivian with the Paladin.
Yeah.
The Dragonborn Paladin.
I don't know. Paladin, Canada.
Yeah, tomato. Who's next then?
Who's next? It could be Caspian, Cedric, or Caspian or Cedric. You two haven't gone.
I guess I can't remember the person's name.
Croc Alamore.
It's like,
Go get him.
It's like it goes in one ear out the other. I will go after him.
Okay. You search for Croc Alamore, who is... At the moment, you find him in the garden, and he seems to be out there to be avoiding a crowd. Just kind of wants to be on his own. You approach this haughty-looking fellow with yellow eyes. And a costume of blue filled with feathers. You approach.
Do
He looks
we
at you
know
expectantly.
What Croc Alamore's thing was?
You don't.
Well, I was listening to the Monarch. I wouldn't have interrupted. I thought they were done.
Can I help you?
What do you do here?
Good question.
I am a member of the Monarch's court. The inner circle, if you will.
Okay.
And you are?
I am Cedric. Is there like a specific job that you do?
I'm a courtier. I do not need a job. I do not need to work for my coin. I have it. I offer my advice. I do what is wished of me when such things are required by the monarch. And I enjoy myself in my station so that I don't have to answer questions.
Why don't you like answering questions?
Yes, well, occasionally I must. Because some people don't seem to know who I am or how I don't like having to talk to idiots who ask nothing but questions. But continue.
Well,
No, by all means, you came over here.
I don't really feel like that was an answer.
What?
I mean, you didn't really answer my
Are
question.
you drunk?
Always.
Are you drunk?
Did you say, are you drunk?
Yes.
Oh my god. It's great.
I am a noble. I suppose you could call that my job.
I mean about the... Why don't you like answering questions?
Oh wow.
Just really annoying him.
Why can't you just answer the drunk man?
This is literally the reason why he doesn't want to answer questions, isn't it?
This is great.
Do you answer every question someone asks of you? Do you enjoy
Depends
every
on the
question? Was that Jordan?
I said depends on the question. I mean, if you don't want to answer it, you can just tell me.
My job is noble. I am a noble. I don't have a normal job. I don't work a 9 to 5.
No,
I'm
I
above
mean
such
about
things.
why you don't like answering questions.
I don't like answering questions because why should I have to answer the question of every single person who ever asked anything?
All right, that's
Does it
fair.
know about the key to the
I think he's seen Crawl use it, yeah.
okay,
Not
so
one
key
of
to the
you
kitchen.
has asked what they can do.
yeah.
All right,
You can steal food
Yeah.
from the kitchen. Other than that, you don't know what his abilities are.
that's. I don't want to just straight up ask him, what powers do you have?
That's why I went to the Monarch. I was trying to figure out all the powers, but I didn't
you
want to
ask?
ask that either.
Oh.
So, other than me asking questions, how are you enjoying this party?
I was having a good time.
With what?
What was that, Jordan?
I said, with what?
Oh wow.
Sampling everything. The food is actually usually quite good at these things.
Earlier I was trying to get into the kitchen to help them make some alcohol, but they wouldn't let me in.
I love how drunk you sound.
Why would they let you in to make alcohol?
Because I can make good alcohol.
You know what? Your logic is absolutely bulletproof.
I don't know if that was sarcasm or not, but I'll take it.
Feel like it was, but like I don't know.
I'll
I
take
can't tell.
furry sarcasm for 200.
Yep.
Well, do you know of a way that I can get into the kitchen to help them make alcohol?
You know, I don't think so.
Oh, that's too bad.
And you've seen him take out a key and get into the kitchen, so you take that as he's not going to help you get into the kitchen.
Well, what part about this party do you like the most?
The food. Always the food.
Oh,
You?
yeah. Yeah, the food is pretty great. The odd pranks here and there that some people have been pulling off are kind of interesting. That's Faye for you.
Yes, indeed. And you hear a commotion off to the side, and you hear Pox and Pilfer. You hear Pilfer and Antigone at the 9:30, like at the exact at 9:30. throwing insults at each other. It's like, fine then I guess it'll be a duel. Fine.
Oh God.
Oh,
1
no.
hour. Fine.
So
Wait.
that sounds interesting.
Wait,
I
what?
thought Antigone was with me.
He has been stopped mid
God damn it.
walk.
Pilfer, what the fuck? We can't keep doing
Yeah,
this.
you were walking and he was behind you, and then Pilfer shot something at him. You didn't hear what she said exactly,
Pilfer,
but
we
it started
can't.
again.
Pilfer, we can't keep doing this.
So yeah, back at Croc Calamore.
Hey, do you want to see what's going on over there?
Just the usual theatrics and posturing. But yes.
So then, does he start making his way over there?
He steps a bit closer and he's just watching them kind of go off at each other. Fine then. You're gonna go down. Oh,
Wait.
I won't be going anywhere down because you're going down.
I just have one question. How do we know how far the range of the shape-shifting like anti-shape-shifting field is?
No, you don't.
Okay.
You could absolutely science it up if you had a shapeshifter, but
yeah, I don't know of any shapeshifters.
Too bad we don't know any shapeshifters.
Too bad we don't know any shapeshifters.
Yeah.
I know, too bad we don't know any shapeshifters.
Yeah,
It's too bad we don't know any shapeshifters.
Too bad we don't know any shapeshifters.
Yeah, I mean, I got wild shape, but I don't know if that counts.
it
I
does.
think it does.
Oh, we have
Bro,
a
I'll fucking
shapeshifter.
do it.
Oh, neat.
Okay. Can I take note of how far he is from Antigone?
Like he's staying at a distance of about 30 feet,
Okay.
which is just enough range for a javelin.
Different game.
Next up, unless there's something more you wish to do.
I think I'm going to. You know what? He's around 30 feet away from it. I'm gonna call out to Antigone.
Do so, please.
Hey, Antigone!
That's what I wanted.
Hey.
Hey, Antigone.
He turns his head towards you.
Come over here.
Okay, yeah, he comes. You know what? He's got nothing better to do. Yeah, he comes over to you and crawl.
What's going on?
Can you believe it? That Pilfer. Ugh. I could destroy them. In fact, I will destroy them.
No, we won't.
They have insulted my honor yet again. Look at this. And he shows you like a stain that's on his shirt. They're flying around and they can't just keep their drinks in their cups.
I think I know someone who can clean that.
Oh? Who?
He's a wizard, so I would hope he would be able to. I'm blanking out on Jonathan's character's
Caspian.
name. His name's Caspian? He might be able to help you out. If not, then maybe Bill. Wait, does Billy have prestidigitation?
I do not.
Okay.
You know Billy fought a bear.
I would know that Billy doesn't have prestidigitation. So.
Yeah. Just Caspian.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Remember when I introduced myself to the Beast of Blister?
Yes, that's right.
So I
right.
got I can't for the life of me remember his name.
Caspian.
No. Well, the person's
Raquel.
name that I was. Yeah. So now I got him within a close distance. At
Yep,
that point.
they're standing by each other.
All right.
Nothing
Crossed them off.
Send
nothing
him
has
my
happened.
way.
Croc Hallamore has not unshifted into a mimic form or something. Like
All
he's
right.
not a fucking Oblex or anything. Or a doppelganger.
Yeah. Cassian should be able to help you.
Alright, well by all means, lead the way. Let's find this gentleman.
Right. I will go look for Caspian. Which I know is going to blanking out.
Moriarty.
Okay, Moriarty. No.
No?
Alright, Caspian, you are talking to Dr. Moriarty.
Yes. And
You
I
approach
can
her.
see visible stuff, if there is any. Good afternoon.
Ah, good afternoon. I am Dr. Moriarty.
Charmed. Very charmed. Fabulous party.
Who might you be?
Oh, my name is Caspian Fallowfield.
Pleasure to meet you, Caspian.
Pleasure to meet you. I don't think I've had the pleasure of knowing your name.
She just told you she was Dr. Moriarty.
But did she? Yeah.
That was the first thing she said.
Got it. Got it. Good. Okay.
That's really funny.
So, what do you think of all the people here?
Of all of them? That's what you expect of a Fey court. Intrigue, gossip, and all of us are quite interesting, to say the least.
Oh, yes, if you don't mind my saying so, you are all rather different from the people I know. Do I see anything invisible on the person?
On Dr. Moriarty, no.
Looking around the crowd while I'm making small talk, do I see anything that
You
looks...
do not see anything invisible.
Okay. So, the monarch is over there, yes?
Ah, yes, that is the monarch.
So, a big party like this must have a lot of security.
Oh, yes, of course. We have the Emerald Knights here, as always. Gestures to the green-armored knights who are spread throughout the palace.
Oh, yeah, and of course the barrier outside.
As you say that, she says, I'm sorry, I was distracted for a moment.
I said the barrier outside.
What barrier?
Insight, please. May I insight check?
Yeah, you can insight check it.
Grand. It is going to be a 17.
She genuinely has no clue what you're talking about. And she does genuinely seem distracted by something behind you.
Kind of disappointed that I didn't find the person. At this point, I can rule them out. I turn around to see what they're looking at.
She appears to be looking at the flowers. As you notice, there are plants growing all throughout this palace, this Fey palace. Some of which glowed in the darkness. And she almost seems to not even really notice, like, your talk of a barrier. It's like, I don't know what you're talking about, but this is strange. And she prods up one of the flowers that seem to be wilt. It's like, they shouldn't be withering like this. They were fine earlier.
You know quite a bit about plant life, if I remember correctly.
A bit. There's a crying baby out there.
There is a crying baby.
He doesn't want to go.
I'm going to produce the moss.
All right.
Does this look familiar?
Bioluminescent lichen. I'm not quite familiar with it myself.
No. I can see it everywhere, yes?
You see it. It was around that area by the gifts, but it hadn't really got. You know what? No, you guys had gotten to it fairly quickly, so no, it's not even by the gifts at this point.
Oh, I see. I've found that this only grows around living light.
Most interesting.
Would you like to know where I found it?
Please.
I lean in kind of conspiratorially for her to keep interested. At this party.
Inconceivable.
Inconceivable.
I know. Ghastly, isn't it? But it's true.
I've heard of some plants being affected by the light, but I wasn't exactly... I'd never had anyone bring me actual specimens of it before.
Yes. You may have it if you'd like.
Oh, please. I would like to study this further, these phenomena, but...
Please.
She begins patting her pockets like, I seem to have misplaced my library key.
Oh.
Sketchy.
Just
That is
kind of
sus.
to myself, I would like to hit the tuning fork.
You kind of pull it out, and it's like, yeah, you're not getting a strong reading here.
Yeah, I just tuck it back. Well, if just keep your eyes and ears open for anything odd.
Wow. Okay.
Yes, you as well. And then I have to. Okay, we're gonna resolve this one because it was just about to happen. Like, Caspian, Cedric, and Antigone Wynn approach you.
Oh, hello.
And
Hey,
Mariotti. It's like, yo, Caspian. It's like, oh, hello, Mariotti, Antigone. Well, I'll be going now. I have other things to attend to.
So they stay right next to each other.
They're standing near each other, but they don't seem to like each other, and she leaves.
But she, okay.
Can I help you?
I told him that you could help get this stain off of his shirt.
Oh. Is that all?
Yes, I do not want this ruined. I really do not. I did not bring an extra outfit. I didn't intend to need one.
Well, then, please lean this way. And I will quickly use prestidigitation on the stain.
You are a lifesaver.
No, listen, this is one of the first spells I learned how to use. Awful, isn't it? Getting something spilled on you at a party.
Oh, it is the worst.
It ruins clothes for the rest of us.
It's like, could you imagine if I was just going around this party for the next hours with that on? I could not stop thinking about it.
Could you believe there was a gala I was attending, and some oaf spilled an entire bottle all over my pant leg? So I was walking around like I'd been hit by some arrow.
Just drenched.
Drenched, and there was no servants, no one to help me.
In white pants.
So I had to. You're not going to believe this, and I begin to just tell him how I got the stain out. Got the stain managed during the party.
Luckily, it was a murder mystery party, but they all accused me. Like,
But I don't see anything. While I'm talking to them, I'm going to go into Perry, so I can't see anything right now, but I can see through Perry.
all right, you see through Perry.
Ooh.
And I'm going to have Perry just fly around and try and look to see if there's anything suspicious.
One thing everything else seems to be fairly normal. People going about the party, but you notice the Blister Beast is kind of on the move.
I'm going to trail the Blister Beast.
And Billy, you are approaching the Blister Beast.
Yes. Hello.
And she's on the move, and she says, "Oh, hello."
What is that you're smelling?
Something strange.
What kind of strange?
And her head moves kind of, and I am detecting some sort of spell. I do not know what it is. It is like when you hear a song or a voice, and you swear it's somewhere near you. But that is not possible because there is no one else home. And it might be in your head. That is what I am dealing with.
Would it have something to do with the barrier?
What?
The barrier that's letting no one out.
Show me this page.
I lead the way.
You lead the way. You go to the edge of the grounds, and she begins forcing her hands through the barrier. You kind of see the air shiver.
The audio is kind of cutting out.
Huh? What was that?
The audio was cutting out just a little bit.
Yeah.
The Blister Beast is attempting to push her claws, her hands, through this barrier and feeling the resistance.
Okay.
Is Antigone still around?
Yeah, he's listening to you tell this story at the gala.
Mm-hmm.
Your amazing pant story.
Yeah.
And yeah, your amazing pants story. It's like I'm sorry, I thought of something stupid. Antigone is when, well, I cannot thank you enough for your help. Like, I swear, it is so hard to do these things and to stay looking your best.
Well,
and he takes out this pocket mirror that you saw once before that has an eye on it. It's like, I swear, getting in a shouting match with them always makes my makeup run. And it's like, let's get you looking your best, baby. Alright, and that thing. And he's kind of reapplying. And it was the mirror that said that. Marigold, how am I looking, darling?
Incredible.
And Cedric, you can see in the mirror of Marigold, it is not just reflecting back onto Antigone, like a straight reflection. You're seeing that it is actually a reflection coming from a different direction, and you realize the direction of the image, the reflection in Marigold, is like as if it was the reflection from this drink glass that you have been holding. And it's giving him a different angle.
Like it's a little board.
Take it.
It's as if Marigold, instead of using its own mirror, is using the reflective surface of your glass as its own mirror and projecting that into the pocket mirror.
I think I get what you mean.
It's weird.
Where did you get that? How do I get one?
Huh?
How do I get one?
Oh, Miragold is one of a kind, darling. Although, you know what? Yeah, you boys did help me out quite a bit, and Miragold has been getting awful bored. I suppose if one of you wanted Miragold, I could part with her. She needs a bit of adventure in her life.
All right, yeah.
I don't know what you two are capable of, but she is quite good for a spellcaster. Although you could absolutely use her without being one.
Might I see it? My hand just kind of like floats off in some direction.
Yeah.
Now you know what it's
He
like.
hands you Miragold. It is this little gold pocket mirror that has an orange colored eyeball on it, and it has some makeup in there. It's like, pleasure to meet you, darling. My name's Miragold.
Oh yes, I hold it in front of my face. It looks wonderful.
Are you still not looking?
No, because I'm looking through Perry.
You're just like, yeah.
I turn his head.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Bless.
Stunning. Thank
Let's
you.
get
so
you
much
looking
for
your
the-
best. And the reflection changes to a glass that Caspian is holding, although you don't see that, Caspian.
Wait, that's that Caspian's holding or Cedric is holding?
That Caspian, or that Cedric is holding, yeah. I think, or like, Caspian can be holding one too, but also there's probably like other reflective surfaces around. It kind of switches around between different reflections around. At one point you get one of the back of, you, Cedric, see the back of Caspian's head from an upper window.
I lean my head towards Cedric and I tell him what's happening on the outside with the blister beast.
Right.
And then I ask him what information he's uncovered.
Well, I can't remember his name.
Craw Calamore.
Craw Calamore seems to be who he is.
Same with Mariotti.
Oh yeah, with Antigone being right next to her.
Alright, now you take care of Miragold for me.
I snap my focus out of Perry back to where I am. Thank you so much.
She's been a wonderful partner for many years, but I think she needs to get out and stretch her wings a bit more. So do take care of her.
Will do.
She is a bit anxious at times, but she means well.
What an honor. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And you can now write down Miragold in your inventory.
I wonder how sentient Miragold is.
Huh?
I said I was just saying I wonder how sentient Miragold is.
She is sentient. She speaks.
Well, because I'm just wondering, is she going to recognize the time loop?
Possibly.
If she comes with us.
Oh.
That's entirely a possibility.
I wonder if it works, if this whole reset thing even works on mirrors.
Well, no, because magic items aren't reset; they stay with us.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask Marigold if she's seen any
she knows what the fuck is up.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Yeah, he doesn't really use. Yeah, I guess she. It refers to Miragold as an object because technically it's a pocket mirror.
It's fucking rude.
whatever. I'll ask it if it's seen anything.
What was that?
I'll ask it if it's seen anything.
Seen anything like what?
Do you remember the flashing white light?
I'm sorry, I don't recall nothing like that. I've been in Antigone's pocket the whole time.
Right.
Except, of course, when he needs a little bit of a makeover.
I love her.
What is
Is
the
that often?
Oh, you know, ever so often, you gotta look your best at these parties, you know, hun?
Okay. Yeah.
what does the mirror do again?
So, and,
I know it has
Marigold.
something to do with styling.
When you peer into Marigold's mirror, you see your reflection from a different angle, as Marigold chooses one, or many, reflective surfaces within 30 feet of you to channel for your styling needs.
Okay.
That is
Okay,
all
so
you know
just-
at the moment.
So just as an example, if like say I put a sheet of like reflective metal behind me and I look through mirror gold, I would be able to see my back because of the reflective metal behind me.
Yep.
So I want to know, who have we crossed off our list then?
Calamar.
Yeah.
Mariotti.
Mariotti.
And did we cross off Adderweed?
didn't
I don't
cross
think
off
we crossed
Adderweed.
You didn't cross off what?
Adderweed.
Didn't cross off Adderweed.
Because, okay. If we're operating under the assumption that whoever did it is, like, definitely, certainly in disguise as someone else, then we can cross off Antigone, Mariotti, and Calamar, right?
Yeah.
Well, the reason why why that assumption is going on is because they would have had to be here before. They would have
Right.
been one of the first ones here, which the first ones here were the inner circle, essentially.
Yeah.
And we've already discovered that several other people can use their abilities, like Sepple.
Yeah.
And we can even if you don't like him, we can cross off that fop. So
Who?
Yo, like,
Antigone.
real talk though, guys. Like, it was, I was having to re-listen to like this to the last thing we did, just to figure out where we were, and also like what you guys, who you guys were going to speak to, because Quinn wrote it down, but it was on their paper that's at home. And I swear, it's so funny because like literally like the last like 13 minutes is you guys being like, okay, here are our suspects. And it's like, because these, and like Taliesin is like, yes, because no one could copy our abilities. And then it's just 10 minutes of Mads, but no, Antigone though.
I don't
him.
fucking trust
It's
him.
him. It has to be him. I am not dropping this. And it's like, but our abilities will be very hard to copy. And it's like, but that doesn't mean it's not him.
Okay, fine.
You can suspect I'm messing with you. It's just like it was a very real life moment of, but that motherfucker.
I do not trust him, but we will take him off the list for now. But if it ends up being him later, you guys each owe me $3, $4.20.
I owe you nothing.
It's just like, have you ever read Dungeons and Doggos? Because there's a thing where it's like, it's like he's just a frog farmer watering his water crop, and it's like, I don't trust this frog farmer. He's clearly behind it all. He's just a frog farmer. It's like
The otter in
maybe we can persuade him to talk.
Oh no.
Pickles, no. So yeah, Blister Beast is aware of this barrier now, and she's going to go. This will not do. And she begins to storm off.
Wait,
If we can be under the assumption
I
that
think I know who did this.
Who?
I have to.
Tell me.
Well, it's something that I need to keep to myself, but I came to you because I hoped you could use your magic to get rid of it.
And ensure that we are all blown up.
If we can be under the assumption, and I'm not saying this is real or true, but if we can be under the assumption that the Blister Beast also is innocent.
But I'm not under that assumption.
Well, because we were able to see them use magic to attack the barrier.
Yeah, when she got super big.
That was
No,
Bosca.
That was
Bosca.
Bosca. She used her claws, guys.
Right.
And yeah, being super big is Bosca's ability.
Okay, no, I'm. That's why I'm not saying it's not them, but who would be left?
Adderweed.
Well, I'm not taking Adderweed off the list.
Kind of treaty vibes from Adderweed.
Yeah, all we have left is Adderweed and Blister Beast.
Here's the thing about Adderweed, though, is that I felt like we could have taken her off if I got a bigger list, but the only people I got on the list are like people that are like relatively famous for, that you would obviously know. You know what I'm saying?
You asked for, at first you asked just like, who is smart and could mess with robots in the world? And then you asked, okay, but who at this party? Those were the two things.
Yeah.
Like, she ain't gonna know some podunk little fucking kid making droids in his fucking shop at home for his mom. Can't even afford good coverings. Bunch of exposed wires ass, speaking 9,000 languages, motherfucker.
You're talking about Anakin, aren't you?
It's weird that C-3PO could apparently speak over 9,000 languages, but we only really see him use one.
That's not true.
He also speaks binary.
That's not fucking true.
Well, he also spoke to like Ewoks, and that's like it.
Well, he's always been shown to understand binary,
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's a droid. All droids understand binary.
True.
You don't know that.
But yeah, that's why he like worked. That's why he goes to Padme, because like he's basically a translator.
Good for
diplomacy.
Yeah. Anyway, Star Wars aside.
Yes. What does the Blister Beast do?
The Blister Beast is like, I will deal with this barrier, but I will need help. And she begins to go towards the laughing you hear from the gambling square that you know about.
You need help with magic.
I will need help with destruction. And there is one person here who knows destruction better than any other. It is his job.
Zone of Truth.
You cast Zone of Truth?
I cast Zone of
As
Truth.
she's walking away?
No.
Okay.
Like, I'm gonna, like, grab her and then cast Zone of Truth.
She is
I mean, just,
twice
like,
your size.
get her attention and get her to stay.
Okay. You cast Zone of Truth?
Yes.
Okay. She needs to make a wisdom save.
She does that.
Unless she decides to fail.
Sorry. Okay. That's a 28.
What?
Okay.
Hey, that's too high.
They know big magic.
You know what? I can buy that. Blister Beast is a big person. Big person gets big rolls.
Only people under the effect know. Right?
Okay. I don't know. But I think I think you have verbal and somatic components, so.
Yes, I believe so.
So that would probably give you away.
Could I do it stealthily?
While also grabbing her?
Well, okay. So I'm gonna make a save, real quick.
If you cast Stone of Truth, you're not the one.
All right, I failed. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to say I just cast Zone of Truth, and I failed.
It's a charisma saving throw.
It's charisma. Oh, well, in that case.
It doesn't matter. The
19.
die roll was higher than my DC. I'm going to say I just cast Zone of Truth, and I failed, so I can't tell a lie.
Okay.
But you can. And I'm worried that you are trying to get out of this barrier because you know something bad is going to happen.
That is not the truth. I appreciate your honesty, but I intend to destroy this barrier because I do not trust it.
I believe it's doing good. For now, at least.
What?
If the barrier is the time loop, right? That's what I'm thinking.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's what
Yeah.
Billy's thinking. That's the truth for Billy. Please don't destroy it until we have more information.
And what information would that be?
Who's behind the destruction?
I will give you 1 hour.
Okay.
What time is it?
It is, at the moment, it's just after 9:30, so we would say 9:45 or so.
If it was at 11, the hour would have mattered.
All right.
Well,
I'm also going to say I would like it very much if you would come stand next to either Sepple or Antigone Wynn really quick. Because I need to rule you out.
Very well. And she walks over to Antigone when you guys are in the gardens in the back of the estate, I think.
Alrighty.
I think she walks up to Antigone Wynn, puts a big claw on him from up high, and it's like, best of luck in your duel, darling. May the best Fae win. It's like, yes, thank you. Don't get blowed up. What? Satisfied.
Yes.
I think that leaves just one person. If our theory is correct, anyway.
If Antigone is able to do that right now in this loop, which I'm afraid, this is Quinn speaking, I'm afraid that the star sign is different this time.
Nope.
I can't be sure.
He undid Mads.
But this time?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Then
The
we
star
know.
sign has remained constant throughout
We
all
know
of
it's
this.
I think at this point we're all kind of conveying.
Yes.
Yeah, you've all reconvened.
Yeah, we're chilling.
You
We
share
have an
your
hour.
info.
So that means there's only one thing to do.
We have to find Adderweed.
We accept our fate and, just try again next time.
And die forever.
I said try again next time. Don't do me depressing.
No, I think this is the most dangerous thing I think I'll ever do. But I need you all to be ready.
What do you want us to do?
Wait, what are you gonna hold on. What are you gonna do?
What are you going to do?
For a moment, there's a puff, and then Perry appears on my arm. And then I'm going to cast Dragon Breath on Perry. And you see like little flames kind of spurt out of its beak. And you notice up close, Perry has 2 tiny little horns on its head.
Oh!
That's so cute.
I can't do the sound that well.
Get in position.
What?
I'm going to burn that dump.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my god, okay. I'm going
I could
to...
be wrong. But if I am wrong, it'll just be reset.
I'm sorry, you're gonna burn what?
I'm going to burn the
Adderweed?
Adderweed.
Holy fuck. Okay. Yeah, I'm ready.
Alright.
I start running towards, I follow... No, I can't follow the falcon. I can't see
Wait,
the falcon.
something just occurred to me right now.
What?
What?
If you give us a minute, I'm thinking if you want to do the whole burning a potentially innocent suspect idea, we grab a bucket and of the brandy or whatever alcohol is in the fountain, and then carry it over to a door, open the door just slightly, put it on top of the door, and then call Adderweed in.
You want to prank Adderweed?
You
I
want
don't
to
know.
douse Adderweed in alcohol so that they will be more flammable.
Yes.
I
Wait.
fucking love it.
What's the name of the guy with 4 eyes?
Taliesin Voss.
Shouldn't we be talking to Taliesin Voss first before we do anything?
No.
Better to beg forgiveness than ask permission.
What do you mean?
In this case, I think...
Didn't Taliesin Voss ask us to tell him who we think it is?
I mean, so long as you get the container.
Yeah, we just have to get the container.
Unless one of us wants to try and pickpocket a potential fae.
But also, wouldn't it be better to have Taliesin Voss's help?
In this case, we have no time.
We
Yeah,
do
just
not.
burn him up. Just burn her up. I bet it'll be cool.
I just want to note that I do object to this, but I will help.
Why?
Majority rules.
The library.
No, why do you object?
I object because fire can spread and it could burn down the entire estate.
Okay,
One
so
moment,
exactly what's gonna happen at midnight?
I mean, what happens if we're right?
We fight.
Then we won, we did it, yay.
And what do we do about the fire?
We put it out.
With
We
what?
have magic powers.
Yeah, and what if we use all of them? I'm not being downer. I'm just trying
Won't
to like.
be cool.
I just don't want to like surround us with fire. I heard fire hurts.
Very quickly, I'm going to... One moment, just so we can allay any suspicion. I'm going to tap the tuning fork. And I want to walk up to... Yeah, I'm going to walk up to them and see if it does anything.
Let me see. I think it definitely isn't as strong as it was around the livid light or Taliesin or the blinkies, but you are getting a little bit of a read. A little bit of a...
I'm going to run up to
I cast mage armor on myself.
Sorry.
And I walk up to them and I say...
You're going to the blister beast?
Real quick and just gonna yell, Adderweed. Well, not yell, but like whisper. Oh, actually, I'm gonna message. I'm gonna use message and just be like, it's Adderweed. And then book it to Adderweed.
Okay. And
Sure.
Caspian?
Join me in the garden. I wish to show you something.
What do you wish to show me?
One of your machines are acting very strangely. I don't know. Pieces are falling off of it.
No, doesn't sound like one of my machines.
No? Would you come and look anyway?
No, I think I'll stay right here.
I see.
She's on the mezzanine, right?
She's on the upper mezzanine, basically on top of the stairs, looking down on the rest of the party.
I start walking back. Then as I do, Perry swoops in and lets out a gout of fire on her.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
He needs to make a dex save.
We're gonna
Dex
die.
save. Okay.
Oof. I don't know what
Roll some damage. That was a failure.
Excellent.
Nice.
She's gonna take 3d8 fire damage.
Hell yeah.
She's taking 17 points of fire damage.
17 points of fire damage?
Yep.
All right. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Yep.
17.
Did I mention that I also put mage armor on myself?
You
Yes.
did. You said so.
I rolled so well for initiative.
Is that a joke?
All right. Who got
Yes.
above 20?
I have 21.
Anyone? 21 from Caspian.
Yeah.
15 and above.
I got 15.
Earn. I didn't roll for Adder. All right. Who got 10 and above? Okay, then. Everyone else?
8.
5.
7. I
Billy,
did great.
Grania, and Cedric.
Doofa doofa.
All right. So that was a surprise round that dealt 17 points of fire damage as Perry swoops in and hits Adderweed with a gout of dragon's breath. She cries out in pain. And now it is, that was your surprise round, basically. A bunch of people look up at the top of the stairs to see this gout of flame. And it's your turn, Caspian.
Just really quick. It acts independently. No, it just rolls. It rolls its own initiative, so I also have to roll for Perry.
Yeah, you can just have Perry go on your initiative if you want. That's how we've usually done it.
Brilliant. I'll do that. So I'm going to use my last second level slot, and I'm going to use Shadow Blade.
All right, you cast Shadow Blade. You pull out that sword hilt that you use as a focus, and a blade of shadow appears in it.
I'm going to run up. Well, first Perry's going to help me.
Perry helps by scratching at her hair.
And I'm going to roll to hit with advantage.
Oh god.
So that's going to be, and I'm going to be, I looked it up, so yeah, anyway. That's going to be another 21 to hit.
21 will hit.
Yeah. And yeah, I'm going to roll.
You deal some psychic damage.
My psychic damage. So yeah, I believe it's 2d8. Yeah, it's 2d8 plus my modifiers. So yeah, that's going to be 15 points of slashing, or yeah, psychic damage, I guess, on Adderweed.
Isn't it psychic?
Yeah, psychic is what I meant.
15 points of psychic?
Yep.
All right. I got a math. 23. Okay. All right. Cool. You do so. Caspian runs up as Perry is scratching at her hair using the help action. Caspian runs this blade across her and it goes through her and she racks in pain. Next up, it is Ern.
All right. So as Caspian's doing that, I am going to. Let's see here. What are my options at the moment? If I remember correctly, I have improved my wild shape because I'm level 4 now, right?
Have you?
I think so. Now I can like go to like creatures that are like a half now, I think.
Well, creatures that can swim as well.
Check
Yeah.
Please. And you're a Circle of Shepherd Druid, yeah?
Yeah.
It's right there.
Yep, I see it. Okay, yeah, I could turn
Yeah,
into creatures that are like CR one
Yep.
half now.
But no flying
Cool.
speed.
No flying?
No flying speed.
That's
You can
swimming
swim.
right now.
But no
You
flying.
can
Okay,
swim.
cool.
You can do the bow. You can do the boa.
Yes.
Do the boa now. Yes.
Is that Moon Druid that can swim at early, or?
I
No,
don't-
Moon Druids can just like turn into CR like 2.
Okay, yeah.
I think it's like the whole thing is that it's like CR is equal to your level divided by 3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but if you're a Moon Druid, then it's just like, no, you could just turn into like all the animals besides like elephants and T-Rexes.
Okay, cool.
Like you just get like, because everything else is like 2 or below.
Okay. I am going to wild shape into
Snapping turtle.
is that actually a thing? Please tell me that's a
Hey,
thing.
we don't have stats for it, but I can come
It
up with
makes-
some.
Yeah.
I don't want you to come up with one at the moment. I'm just gonna turn
wait.
myself.
There was, you know what? We do have stats for giant snapping turtle. I don't think we have stats for regular snapping turtle.
Giant snapping turtle.
And I think it's too tough for you actually to turn.
Yeah, I found it. CR3. Can't do that.
Yep, can't do it. Can't turn
Yep.
into the giant snapping turtle.
But that's a 1-day thing. That's like something to look forward to.
No, I can't do that at all.
CR3.
Oh, you're right, isn't it?
Yeah.
Never mind.
I will turn into a let's see here. I'll turn into an ape.
All right, you turn
Yeah,
into an ape, like the ones you've seen on the islands.
Yes, and then I will run up and gorilla slap Adderweed.
Oh, I hope that's what the move is called.
What?
I hope it's called the Gorilla Slap.
It is called the gorilla slap. Of course it's called the gorilla slap.
DC, you have the worst characters.
I mean, honestly, the only reason I said gorilla slap is because it sounds less dirty than fisting Adderweed.
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
So yeah, roll your attack roll. I just couldn't help because I've been watching a lot of Video Game Donkey, and he does one about injustice.
The first one is going to be 18 to hit. The second one is going to be a 15 to hit.
18 and 15. Those both hit.
All right. I'm actually surprised. This is like someone in the inner council. I thought they'd be like way harder to.
Unless they're not them.
They're not them.
Okay.
Unless.
Yeah, I just couldn't help but I can't. Anytime I hear of gorillas, I can't help but think of the thing where he's like, "DC, you have the worst characters," and then he's like, "It's like, fucking like." It's like, what is like? It's like, oh, we got Cowboy. We playing Overwatch. Where's Winston? And then he sees Gorilla Grodd in the fucking options, and he's like, oh my god, they have Winston. And then he's playing as the gorilla, and he's like, DC, you have the best characters. It's so good.
Good stuff.
But yeah, so you run up gorilla style. I don't play Overwatch, but I did see one thing like where like a group of idiots were like, I think it was the Grumps or something. They were like, what if we just all do Winston? What if we just all play as the gorilla?
It's a good time.
Like all gorilla, and they just did all gorilla. They did all of them played the gorilla, and they won. It's the funniest shit.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
All right, what'd you get damage wise, buddy?
I got 12 points of damage.
Good
12
stuff.
points of damage total.
Yeah, total for
All right,
2 hits.
You run up, and you begin punching Adderweed, who has been slashed and burned by Caspian and Perry.
An effective farming style.
You feel your punches kind of get... they feel like dissipated, almost.
Okay, so I do less damage?
So yeah, they have resistance to your attacks.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yes. Next up, it's Adderweed's turn.
Shit.
Adderweed.
Do something, bitch.
Honestly, don't trust anyone whose name sounds like the most awesome marijuana ever.
Isn't an adderweed like a snake?
Well,
An
adder is a
adder
snake,
Just adder.
but weed is like the drug.
Yeah. Thank you. I've never heard of such a thing, so I've never smoked that ever.
I believe you inject it.
No, you just eat it.
Just eat it.
You
Shove
can.
it up your vagina like a tampon.
No.
All right,
pretty
so
sure that's how
adderweed
you do it.
removes from
Like I said, I've never smoked it, so
from the folds of her dress. She does kind of like a backflip type thing, and then pulls out
tight.
these two big ol' looking stitch rippers.
Oh God.
And she goes, "What treachery is this?" And she's gonna stab at Perry, who breathed fire.
Harry.
Natural 20.
Now, I forget, is Perry a familiar or is he like a companion
familiar.
animal?
Familiar.
The fiend.
So
Okay,
Perry
good.
has
So,
like what?
Perry
1
dies.
hit point, 2, 3?
Yeah, 3 hit
Okay,
points.
Perry is poofed. Almost certainly.
Again, my bird is gone again.
With a natural 20. And then
It's okay.
it is
Better that natural 20 hit my familiar than me.
the next hit is going for Caspian.
Yes.
That was caught.
Okay.
That was an 18 on the
Stop
dice.
looking.
18 on the dice.
Which becomes a 26 to hit.
Yeah, shield's not gonna do nothing.
No.
Oofa.
I'll take that. Because I have to.
Yeah. As opposed to my other option, which is also taking it.
You take
Yeah.
8 points of slashing damage from the Stitch Ripper.
Okay, ouch.
Next up, it is Billy.
Okay. I'm looking up. I think I have an idea. Am I close enough to? Where is it?
What?
Phantasmal force. Here we go. Okay, you craft an illusion that takes root in the mind of a creature that you can see within range. I don't have to see it, right?
Not for you, no.
Okay. Target must make an intelligence saving throw. On a failed save, you create a phantasmal object, creature, or other visible phenomenon of your choice that is no larger than a 10-foot cube, and that is perceivable only to the target for the...
You create a big spooky illusion that hurts her if she fails.
Yeah, but can I choose? That's the thing.
What do you mean, can you choose?
Can I choose what it looks like?
Yeah.
I'm going to choose it to look like adderweed and say, I found you out.
Okay, we'll make a wisdom save.
It's intelligence.
Or intelligence save.
Wait.
That was a
How
15.
cute.
Can I do anything with bardic inspiration?
You can give it to someone.
Can I give it to myself?
No.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to who's next?
Next up is Grania, and then Cedric.
I'm gonna give it to Grania.
Cool.
You have
I mean, I'm
inspiration.
gonna cast hold person though.
I mean, you can use it to your roll.
Oh, I'm gonna give it to
To
Cedric then, because you're
Well, I'm
casting
gonna
hold
cast-
person, which is a saving throw, right?
I sure fucking think so.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm gonna cast hold person.
Alright, so you try to... Billy plays the hurdy-gurdy and tries to put this illusion rooted into Adderweed's mind. But you feel her mind kind of shake it off and it doesn't take hold. And then you're like, crap. And then you play one of Cedric's favorite like bar fight tunes. And you have inspiration now, Cedric.
Nice. So
Bardic inspiration. And it's Grania's turn. But you what did you want to say, Jordan?
I was wondering, were the specifics of Billy's inspiration?
Bardic,
Mm-hmm.
As far as
It's a
what it-
D6.
yeah, it's a D6, and
It's ability
it is for
checks.
ability checks and attack
save-
rolls.
And attack rolls. Yeah, I'm
And
sorry.
can
not,
it do saving throws?
I don't know. Let me
Check
check.
it out. Grania,
Hold person.
you cast Hold Person. It doesn't work because Adderweed is not a person.
She's
Dang.
a construct, isn't she?
You don't know
Well,
her exact
next.
type, but if she was a construct, yeah, it probably wouldn't work. So you cast a
Would it-
spell, and it doesn't take hold.
Yeah, it can do.
Would it work on Fae?
Oh,
It has to be humanoids for Hold Person.
Oh, okay.
Dang.
Dang,
Good?
dang.
I don't have anything else I can do, so yeah, I do it, and then I'm like, dang.
I mean, you
Alright,
could use
yeah, you cast the
text.
spell.
I
Dang.
can do what?
I don't know. You could walk somewhere.
Yeah, I walk around in a little circle, just so I can feel like I've done something. And then I say dang again.
Dang, dang.
And then I
Cedric, it is your turn.
I walk over to Adderweed, and I'm gonna stab with my short sword while using the inspiration.
Ha!
Do it.
I needed it. So that is a 12.
Total?
Yes.
With the inspiration?
Yes.
Oh no.
No, that's not gonna do it.
I rolled a 3 on the d20. Yeah, then I will spend a point of key in order to flurry of blows.
You flurry of blows.
That's an 11 and a 19.
19 will hit.
Did you change dice? Because I think you changed dice for that last roll, didn't you?
No.
Damn it. I was gonna say that die. Shouldn't use it.
So that's 6 points of bludgeoning
I
damage.
took it. I'm sorry.
6 points of
I lost
bludgeon.
mine.
Alright.
Not magical.
Oh,
It feels like your fist isn't doing that much damage.
I get magical fists at 6th level.
Nice.
All I need is these two hands.
Yeah.
At a certain point, your fists will become better than the sword. That's the cool part.
Well, you can also use your sword with the basically, if you use your monk weapons, it's the same thing. So.
Well, but
yeah.
except for key empowered strikes only work for unarmed strikes.
Not if you're Kensei.
Yeah, true.
All
But
right,
I'm
moving on.
Drunken Master.
Cedric, that was your turn.
Yes.
Caspian, it's back around to you, and you see that a lot of people downstairs are going, "What the hell's going on up there?" And some of the Emerald Knights have begun to head up the stairs, but it's going to take them a while.
I'm going to activate my blade song.
Your sword begins to hum.
So now I have an AC of 23.
Damn.
And I'm going to attack them with booming blade.
I was wondering how the Blade Singer Wizard is supposed to stay alive on the front lines. That's how. That's how, ladies and gentlemen.
It's basically, the arcane version of a barbarian.
It actually sounds pretty dope.
That's going to be a
Come witness the greatest show on earth as this
22.
wizard takes down Grog the Barbarian.
22.
You won't believe your eyes. 22 will hit, yeah.
Yes, I'm going to take some damage. They're going to take. Yes, 17 points of psychic damage.
17, all right.
And I'm going to move back some.
All right, can you do so without getting hurt? Getting an attack of opportunity?
It will be an attack of opportunity.
All right. So yeah, Cedric runs up and tries to punch at Adderweed and stab at Adderweed and only gets in one good hit. And then you, as she's distracted, you drive the blade through her again. Ah! And she cries out as her brain seems to come apart a little bit as you stab with this shadow blade. And then you step back, and she makes an attack of opportunity with the Stitch Rippers.
Yep.
I hope brain doesn't actually come apart quite literally.
That is a +8, 17 to hit.
Nope.
No hit. Tries to stab you with a Stitch Ripper, and it doesn't work.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Next
I
up,
should have asked this before. But...
Earn.
All right. So as a gorilla, I am going to attempt. Let me recheck the gorilla stats. Do I have anything useful I could do outside of just hitting Adderweed? No, I do not. It looks like. Okay, so I am just going to wait.
What does Perry do?
Throw a banana peel.
Do I have a banana peel? I don't think so.
Damn.
Andy, I've played a lot of Smash as Donkey Kong. I'm fairly sure you got a whole move set you could access here.
I am going to attempt to
Ground
grapple
pound.
Adderweed.
You gotta do your up B.
The reel it up, the wind up. What are you gonna do?
I want to attempt to grapple Adderweed.
All right.
Maybe, hopefully.
Yeah, athletics check.
Okay, cool. Because I got a +5 to.
You got the strength of an ape.
All right, that's a 22. That's a good one.
That was a 17. Or no wait. I was looking at. Okay, they
Acrobatics
do have acrobatics.
first.
They do have acrobatics. So that is a 23.
Sucks.
Why do they
have
gotta
a
be so
plus?
nimble?
Yeah, they have a big old bonus to acrobatics. So you try to grab them, and they slip under your arm super deftly, super swiftly. And that is your turn?
As a bonus action, I would like to summon a spirit totem.
You cannot... Oh, wait, can you do that? In animal form?
It's not a spell.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, I would like to summon a hawk spirit, but as I am a turtle, it will be actually a long-necked soft-shell turtle. And the hawk spirit grants me and my allies keen sight, and when a creature makes an attack against a creature against a target within the spirit's aura, I can use a reaction to grant advantage to that roll.
Nice.
Also, you guys get advantage with perception checks.
Wait, which one is this again?
Hawk spirit.
Really appreciate it.
All right, you summon up this turtle that does those things. I'm sorry, I'm looking at spirit totem. Okay, yeah, he can do that. All right, I'll allow it. Yep. All right, the spirit totem has been summoned. Next up, it is Adderweed. They are locked in combat with this gorilla, so they are going to attack the gorilla. Natural 20.
Oh man, shouldn't have been monkeying around.
I mean, in retrospect, probably better me than you, since technically this is temp HP that she's taken out.
Yeah.
Okay. Natural 20 and a 24.
Yeah, both of them will hit. I don't think gorillas have a lot of, or at least apes have a lot of armor class now. They only got like 12.
I messed up last time hitting Jonathan. Okay. See, total, you take... Let's see. Alright, those are the wrong ones. $10. 25 points of piercing damage.
Oh, boy.
Okay, yeah, I just poof out of ape form.
I'm not done.
Okay.
5, 13.
I'm beginning to wonder if they are Outerweed.
13.
It's a little late now.
It is a little late.
But I mean, I did get the living light vibe.
You take 30 points of poison damage.
Okay, so how much is that in total? So that's 24 plus 30?
Yeah. 25 plus 30. So 55 points of
25?
damage total.
25 plus 30. Okay, so I have 19 HP, so that's, or 19 HP with an 8, so that's going to be 6 plus 30, 36 points of damage. I'm currently incapacitated.
All
You are
right.
knocked out.
Damn.
As Adderweed slips under the ape's massive arms, she and gets one right into the ape's heart, and you see Ern pop out of gorilla form and then backhand into his shell.
Not good.
And now it is Billy. And Ern falls to the ground.
Bruh.
I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers.
You cast Dissonant Whispers on Adderweed.
Yes.
Go for it.
At 2nd level.
Okay.
And that's gonna be Wisdom saving throw.
Natural 20.
Okay. It's still damage. 46, yes? 46.
Yes.
Do I add anything? I think it's just 13. I think it's just 13. 13 halved.
13 halved? Okay, that becomes 6 points of damage.
And then what was I gonna do? I had a second thing, but I don't remember.
Bardic Inspiration?
Bardic Inspiration. Yeah.
Alright, you play on the hurdy-gurdy, and it
I'm gonna inspire.
blasts into the mind of Adderweed.
Yeah, I'm gonna inspire Caspian this time.
Alright, and you inspire Caspian. You see at this point Adderweed has been bloodied a bit, and you see this blue fluid kind of coming down from her nose. Next up, 'tis Grania. Grania!
Okay. I'm not gonna cast fucking hold person.
Yes,
I'm just
any
gonna
of the
do-
person spells.
I know, now I'm mad. Alright, well I'm just gonna do an Eldritch Blast on her.
Alright.
And it's an agonizing blast. Which means I get to add my charisma.
So agonizing. Ugh.
I'm so just like cool and scary. And I don't have to look up what this spell means because I just know. I just know how many, I do. I'm really good at it.
Right.
I did get a 19 on the die.
Right, nice.
That is good.
Yeah, so 24.
That's a
Yeah, I hope that's good. Now I'm gonna roll.
What spells again?
Agonizing blast. Eldritch Blast. Agonizing.
Nice.
D10 plus your charisma bonus.
Well, it's a good thing I get to add my charisma bonus because I rolled a 1, so it's 6 points of damage.
6 points is still good.
It's better than 5 points of damage. So.
Yep. Alright. Adderweed takes that, and now,
Take it, bitch.
unless you have anything else to do.
I ran around in a little circle again.
Alright, you're running circles around Adderweed, and now it is Cedric's turn.
Alright, I'm gonna stab with my short sword.
You stab, you grab, but most importantly, he nab.
He napped.
That's a 10.
No.
So then I'm gonna flurry of blows. That's natural 1.
Nope.
That is a 18.
That'll hit.
1 hit is better than none hit.
0 hits.
That's 5 points of damage. And
5
then
points. All right.
I'm gonna walk 55 feet backwards. And they do not get an attack of opportunity
because you
because
attacked.
of Drunken Master.
All right. So Cedric tries to hit Adderweed a couple times. You see him drunkenly stumbling around, and then he gets one good kick off to the side of her head. You see some of that blue fluid fly a little bit. And then Cedric steps up on the balustrade, does a backflip, and lands. And, like, he still appears drunkenly, but he lands on the railing of the staircase and slides down all the way. Woo! 55 feet away.
I'm glad he's having a good time.
You know, that's what really matters.
Yeah. We're all here to have fun, you know?
Which I've done that. I've
Well,
just
I
slid
am
down.
at the
railing
moment
of the
not
staircase.
having fun because I am slowly bleeding out.
It's kind of fun. It
It's
depends where
kind
you
of
are.
fun, but it's not as fun as you think it's gonna be.
But it's easier when you're little.
Yeah.
I bet it's fun.
It's fun for kids.
I remember when I was younger, getting in like a laundry basket and then just going down the stairs in that.
Oh, hell yeah. That's that good.
We would just go down on our butts at my brother's house. Next up, Caspian, is your turn.
Yeah.
Cedric has gone down the stairs, and Ern is down.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna. Anything I can do other than. No, it wouldn't do the same. Yeah. I'm gonna run up and hit him again with the booming blade.
Another booming blade?
Yeah.
Hot.
That's not gonna hit. That's probably not gonna hit. That's an 8.
8 will not hit.
Yeah, no. So, yeah, I'm just gonna stay where I am, I reckon. Yeah, that's my turn.
All right, Ern, make a death save.
Okay, that's a 7.
All right, you have 1 failed death save.
Yike.
It is Adderweed's turn. Adderweed is going to strike at Caspian.
Okay.
Wait, did you use your bardic inspiration, Caspian?
Oh, can I just really quick try?
What did you get?
Well, I had an 8 to hit, and I have a 6,
D6.
a D6 of inspiration to hit. Would that
I
matter?
don't think that'll do it.
Okay.
Okay, then I'll hold on to it.
Yeah, Nate's pretty low. Yeah, Adderweed is going to attack you.
Yep.
That first one is a 12.
No.
Second one is a 20 to hit.
No.
So you deftly, with your own blade, block her stitch rippers as she's
Nice.
driving them ever closer to you, and you're like, with the blade song protecting you. And now it is Billy's turn.
All right. I'm gonna go up and stab with my second blades. If I hit. Where is it? Yeah, when you hit. Okay. No.
That was a 5.
I don't get to do anything.
All right,
now.
Billy runs up with the rapier and makes a swipe at Adderweed, and she knocks the sword aside with a stitch ripper. And now it is Granya's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna blast her again.
Doing another blast.
Because that's what I feel good about right now, you guys.
Just
Do it.
set off that Eldritch Blast.
You know what? If you're really good at doing one thing, why wouldn't you do that one thing, right?
Correct.
If you love your Eldritch Blast, you never cast a spell a day in your life.
It's a 17 to hit.
17 will hit.
Yay! Love that for me. Okay, I did roll max damage, which I guess was my dice's way of apologizing for rolling minimum damage last time.
Yeah.
So it is 15 points of damage.
15 points of damage.
Not
All right.
happy.
And with that, as the guards are coming up, like, onto Cedric, and Cedric is like running back up the stairs away from the guards, as this thing is locked in combat with Caspian and Billy, you see the monarch fly up, viewing this spectacle, and right as it happens, you see an opening, you fire the Eldritch Blast, and it goes right through Adderweed's chest, and you see a big ol' hole, and inside that hole there's just blue slime, and you see the color fade from Adderweed's skin and clothing to become just blue.
Okay.
And Adderweed kind of like, no. And you see Adderweed collapse into a blue sludge.
Immediately go up and search for the container.
Yeah,
go
you
back
go
up.
up and like you're reaching around in this blue sludge, and you find two things.
Okay.
You find one. You find what looks like a weird green severed hand.
Ooh.
Okay.
Out of curiosity, are we out of initiative?
Like that. Yes. But
Should I-
because you're still dying.
Oh, okay.
I can't heal you, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna try and stabilize him with a medicine check.
All right, make a medicine check, Jordan. The second
That-
thing you find
Is
Huh?
a 19.
19. All right, you are stable, Ern.
Does that mean I'm unconscious but not bleeding out?
You're not bleeding out.
Okay, good.
Yeah, you
Thank you. I
find
will
this
reward
strange
you later.
green hand,
Mhm.
and you find a small white container that had
Oh,
been
thanks.
contained within the chest.
Thank fuck.
All right.
Within her chest, probably like inside.
Yeah, I take them
I
both.
do.
I take them both, and I run down to. Is Taliesin Voss downstairs?
Taliesin is right here, and you see he's kind of like getting kind of fuzzier, like more orange fuzz, and he has two eyes. He looks very
hand it
frustrated.
to Taliesin real quick.
Well done. And like the monarch's like, what the heck was that?
Imposter.
Yeah, you're probably
Maybe.
right. I don't think Adderweed was made of goo.
Yeah.
And there's a big old hubbub. As everyone's kind of like, whoa, oh my god, they took out all the mortals, killed Adderweed. Adderweed was made of goo. That wasn't Adderweed. Oh my god.
I kind of
Tell-
go and hide behind pots and pilfer.
So yeah, you guys, did you take the hand too?
I did take the hand.
Okay, you have the hand. Taliesin goes, alright.
Closed weapons and all turn to goo.
Huh?
Closed weapons and all.
Everything
turn to-
turned to goo except for those two things. And the
Oh.
library key.
Oh, okay.
I'll pick up the library key and toss it to Mariati.
Yeah. She's come up to this point to look. I think that most of the courtiers have come up and looked to see what has happened. And you toss it to her and she catches it.
She's like, oh, this is covered in goo.
Gross.
Yeah, she flicks some goo off it. Taliesin looks at everyone's like basically congratulating you. It's like, that was amazing. Oh my god, how could you tell? And after that, like Taliesin pulls you all aside. It's like the time has come. I will have to bring us back once more to the beginning.
Really?
If I wish to take care of things properly, yes. I have to go back to the end of the spell and go back to the beginning of the time. This will have some effects, and I will take care of things before they ever happen this time.
Okay. Well, the good news is, Caspian, I didn't promise not to prank you this time.
I
So
appreciate it. So
no, you misunderstand. I didn't prank you this time
yes.
because I promised.
Yes.
But next time,
no
holds barred.
No. No, how about we just not prank each other?
Listen, no, I'm just letting you know that like my promise has expired. I'm just telling you. Like I'm just giving you fair warning, dude.
Fair warning, you're going to get a beak and talons to the face if you do it again.
You'll see. Well, we'll just see, won't we? We'll just see.
Yes, we will.
If you're all quite ready.
Yeah. Ready? Everybody put your hand in.
What is
I
the effect?
grab.
What effect?
You said there would be some effects.
We
Or
shall
some
see.
side effects or whatever. I don't know.
We don't know what they are.
I grab our total friend's hand and put it in with other people's hands.
Oh,
Right.
someone should take care of that. Someone who here can heal. Let's see. Who has
can't.
healing powers?
I can.
You
Well,
can. Well, I'm
well,
starting to
just
see
be
if
back.
someone who's alive at the moment can do anything for you. Let me see if anyone can do
I'm
anything
alive.
for you.
Won't he just be back to normal once we reset?
He will. But let's see if anyone can do anything for. I don't know. Bosco runs up and stabs him, and he'll never. No.
Puts him out of his fucking misery.
It's like, well, none can be done for him. Turtle stew.
Hooray!
Okay, just.
It's delicious.
Okay, no.
Don't say that.
It's delicious.
Yeah, and Taliesin looks at him and he's like, he'll be fine. He'll be fine as soon as we reset things. Alright, are you ready?
I suppose.
Yeah.
One
And
last time, I promise. And you see Talison's eyes glow. And, we'll say, like, you guys see there's a window on the top floor, and you see a shimmer outside as the barrier is dropped. And then you see there's a flash of intense rainbowy light around you all. And you see time kind of reversing. Everything's going fast, people moving around.
Kind of like the time turner thing in the movie.
Yeah. Everything goes super blurry, and you find yourselves once again on the steps of the Spring Palace at 8 o'clock.
At least it didn't hurt that time.
yeah, that time I actually didn't mind it at all.
And
Good job.
flying up to you from the upper mezzanine is Taliesin Voss in his humanoid fey form with 4 eyes. He says, "Well done, all of you." One moment.
Can I get them now?
I traveled back a little further than when you arrived. So, and he holds up the container, which you can see contains this small white stone. This is taken care of.
Is Atterweed taken care of too?
No, but I think you'll find things are a little bit different this time around. And it won't be a problem.
Okay.
For the time being, I'm afraid I don't have much in the form of monetary or any other kind of reward for you but this. You are about to, yet again, be a party to this Fey festival with some of the most influential and powerful Fey in the land. You know what they like, or at least some of them, and you know what some of them dislike.
questions.
So I say it's a wonderful time to make friends. Question? Yes? Jordan?
I was saying some of them dislike questions.
Yeah, oh, okay. Yes. So, my advice to you, this is a wonderful opportunity to make friends. Something I have discovered is that friends are one of the great constants in this world that you can always rely on. And as he says this, he looks back into the Grand Hall and kind of gives a knowing look to the monarch, and you see the monarch notices him and gives a little bit of a smile and then goes back to talking to people.
That dude really did just say the real treasure we made. The real treasure is the friends we made.
Yes, the real treasure is friends.
Yep.
You made
He
along the way.
really said that.
I will need to dispose of this. I will come to pick you all up at the end of the night.
Actually, that brings up a really good question. What happened to the real Adderweed?
Yeah, is she okay?
Most likely. That creature, that...
Who?
yes. I believe it is what one would call a slime mold. An ooze that spent too much time soaking in a bath of living light. And gained a modicum of intelligence and deception, among other things. It would not have been able to kill Adderweed. She's far craftier and has far more tricks up her sleeve than what you thought. No, I suspect she had been called away on business, and this thing took advantage of it.
Well, that's good to hear.
And what does this do? Hold up the hand.
Probably something magical. And Ern, you do remember that when you detected magic, you did sense something magical on Adderweed. That could be it.
Oh, okay.
I will return when the night is done. So, go forth. Meet your people. I must say, you have all exceeded my expectations and done wonderfully, saving everyone here. Out of all the letters that were in that stack, I'm glad yours were on top.
Letters?
What?
And he begins flying off.
Wait, what?
Okay. What? All right.
He doesn't have wings, but he appears to cast some sort of spell, and he's little sparkles behind him.
Well, I have to go for a little bit, but in the meantime, just know that I want to talk to Mariati.
All right. Yeah, you guys enter again, and you see all the same people you've been interacting with, and the monarch sees you guys, and with a look of recognition in their eyes, it's like welcome again, good friends Billy, Cedric, Grania,
Hello.
Caspian, and Ern,
Oh,
and Perry.
Oh,
Do you remember everything?
Yep.
That's good.
Now that the loop is over with, we all recall everything.
We all.
No.
Cool.
Yes.
Oh, the person you pranked.
We all, says Antigone Wynn, giving you the dead eye. Jonathan, go do what you have to do.
Yeah. I will
Is
see
what I'm
you.
gonna do to cast.
Yeah. How long do you think you'll be?
How long are we still playing for?
We can keep. We can wait.
Yeah, I would like a food break.
Okay. Can we all go on break? Is that fine? Would that work?
10 minutes.
Yeah. What kind of break are we looking at for you?
Should we all take a 15?
Can I do half an hour?
Half an hour is good.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
We
take
will-
a nap.
Okay. We will all return in half an hour
Cool.
with the grand conclusion to this.
Yay!
Whoa.
I'll think up a really good prank.
Oh, do it.
Bye,
Okay.
guys.
Be right back.
See you in 30 minutes.
See you in 30.
Was napping.
Were you slept?
I'm gonna
Like,
close the door a little bit.
you hung up. I laid
It's
down
like-
right here. A nap, and now I'm back.
How was your
All
nap
right.
naps?
It's pretty
Let's
good.
get
It's
back
a
into
pretty
it, guys.
solid nap, yeah.
All right, now that we are all refreshed, we are ready. Some of us have napped or done what we need to do. We
Housework.
ate.
We did eat.
I moved some kayaks around. We're fucking ready.
My cat.
All right. So, coming back from our break, you guys had returned back to the Spring Palace at 8 o'clock, and everyone remembers who you are.
It's lit.
Yeah.
And they remember all your good deeds, and you're making friends,
Oh no.
and also some of the pranks and other stuff.
Oh no.
Mhm.
I have to go and apologize to Sepple.
You have to apologize to what?
To Sepple.
Oh,
I mean, why do you need to apologize? If anything, it's the prankster that got your hopes up about, boning Sepple, who probably needs to apologize.
No, I don't know that. I think I stood her up.
Right, I forgot you didn't know that was a prank.
there's one person I'm gonna apologize to.
No, I did realize, didn't I? After.
Yep.
I did, yeah. But I think I will apologize on behalf of my friend anyway.
Because, they
Sepple
won't
will,
do it.
you
We have
guys
to go
are
look
being-
cute. We gotta
Huh?
go to the closet and get all cute.
Okay.
You guys go to the closet and get all cute.
Yes.
All right, your group is pulled like Grania and Billy into the closet, and you guys put on costumes.
Once we're all done, I am gonna try and lock Caspian inside though.
You know what? Because I am feeling very generous that I have not died and we're no longer in a time loop, Ern is going to let anyone who wishes graffiti his shell just for the next hour.
What?
That's fun.
You make that offer while you're putting on a mask.
Someone
Hey
writes,
guys,
"Pick
you know
me
what? I'm
on
feeling really glad that I'm not dead. So you know what? I'm just gonna be a nice guy. You guys can paint my shell with whatever nasty, disgusting art you want.
Let's make it a
Like the next
kaleidoscope.
hour.
Dicks on it, though.
I open up a marigold.
Marigold? Yes, you still have Marigold.
Do what you think is best.
All right, you open up with Marigold. You're like, sure is dark in here.
Oh, it isn't. You're right.
But I'll see what I can do.
No.
And she reflects your image in the darkness off of some shiny buttons and stuff. It's like, maybe a little contour and different mask.
Okay.
She can't actually apply any of that for you.
Different mask. I'll go ahead and consult to find the first kind of outfit for myself.
Where
Yes,
do
you
I
replace
find?
your narwhal mask.
Where do I
Alright.
find paint?
Huh?
Where do I find paint?
There isn't any in this closet.
Darn it!
Well, I'm gonna leave first.
Oh, no!
What are my mask options, if I may ask?
I wanna try and let Caspian inside.
You know what, Caspian being Caspian is taking a very long time.
Yeah.
But what do you want?
Beefy boy.
You all are all dressed up in different masquerade ball costumes.
I keep my hat.
You keep your hat. And I guess if he wants to be Caspian is the last one out.
Yeah, I lock him in.
All right.
So wait, what are my options for masks, or can we just do any masks?
What do you want?
Spider mask.
You have a weird spider mask.
Yeah. Doesn't go good with the turtle look at all. I love it.
Okay, So I lock Caspian in the closet, and then I go find Sepple.
Oh no.
It's really dark in here.
I go find Sepple.
Okay, you find Sepple.
I give a little curtsy again.
Gronya, I must apologize to you and your companions for attacking you.
That's so funny. I came to apologize to you. Because of, remember my prank?
Yes, I recall.
Yeah. And I'm also going to apologize again, not to you, but just I'm shouting an apology onto the world because I did lock Caspian in the closet just now. But I bet he feels really bad about, I know that he feels very badly about the prank, even though it was my fault. And so, would you go let him out of the closet? I think he would be super surprised if you go let him out.
No.
I suppose someone has to let him out.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And Sepple heads off to do that.
Okay, I go find Pox and Pilfer. That's it. That's my whole prank.
Okay.
It's just I put him in a closet for like.
Yeah, you're in the closet for a few
minutes.
minutes. Hello?
Perry, be my eyes. Oh, it's dark.
The door opens. And standing in the doorway is Sepple. Come on out.
Thank you. That person locked me in.
Yes, I heard.
For one, I apologize for all of their tricks and their uncouthness toward yourself.
No apology necessary. It is nothing is on you here.
Good. Well,
I'm like behind Sepple, like in the distance, so I can see Caspian, and I'm like,
would you like to dance?
Make a persuasion check.
I'm a good dancer. How tall is Sepple, by the way? My goodness.
A little bit taller than you, I think. She's medium.
Medium? Okay. That's my persuasion. Because that's a 15 on the die.
All right. She says, you know what? Show me what you've got. All right. And you head out onto the dance floor with Sepple.
Torvin's jealous.
I show off my boogie moves. No. Okay.
And so we can do whatever you guys want to do otherwise. But Sepple does apologize to all of you who were attacked and turned to wood. The rest of them do apologize for not believing you about the time loop. Their perception was distorted. And you do not see any sign of Atterweed. Or rather, no, that's a lie. That's a fucking lie.
Any sign of the creature that was pretending to be Atterweed?
I think. I dropped something. Okay.
What'd you drop?
Eraser. I think Bosca approaches your group when you're all together at one point and says, "The monarch asked if you would. We have learned that the saboteur is a Slimal named Rebel Heart. They The monarch kindly offers if you would like to be the ones to hunt them down as they have left the party, or if you would like to enjoy yourselves.
Can
Oscar?
we do it like tomorrow?
It's
Like
you.
real tomorrow or
Or
time loop
he
tomorrow?
looks down at you all. He's even a little bit taller than you guys, even in media form. It's like either you do it or I do it.
Getting good favors, everyone. Of course, we'll do it. Of course.
Darn.
Well, if you want to.
Listen, there's nothing I like more than swashbuckling against evil creatures.
There's nothing I like more than getting drunk as fuck with my patrons, but if we're doing this, then I'll do it too.
I offered it as a courtesy. You really don't have to.
Does the monarch want us to, or?
She merely offered in case you felt frustrated and wanted to deal with the problem yourself.
I don't
Oh,
care.
no, I'm good.
I'm sure you are much more equipped to carry this out.
Yes.
Of course. Yes, I'm looking for like everybody else for an out. Like, of course. I mean, my
Good.
My
You've
friends
already
seem-
defeated them once. So, I think that you have earned your rest. Have fun, my friends.
Will do. But
And he goes outside. You hear him clopping away, and he grows up to the 25-foot size again as he gets outside. Come, slime!
the Wilhelm scream.
I have much to repay you for.
Oh my gosh.
And you hear fire as he runs off into the forest past the monarch's boundaries.
Think it's gonna be okay?
No.
I think he'll be fine.
Ah! You see a giant flash of light out in the forest somewhere. And there seems to be a giant,
He's fine.
a giant flash of fire.
So that's what happens after.
Yeah, I would like to talk to the monarch and just, I don't know if my hurdy-gurdy is still painted.
It is.
Okay.
So
I was going to ask for another one if it wasn't.
Jordan?
I want to first I want to go I can't seem to remember his name.
Calamore!
Calamore. I want to go to him and say, sorry, I had to ask all of those questions. I was just trying to eliminate you as a suspect.
I accept your apology. Your questions under the given circumstances are acceptable.
Thank you. Now I have to go see about painting a turtle shell.
Oh,
we should let the monarch do it.
yes.
I was going to go to the
my
monarch.
idea was in that moment. It was like, yes. Oh, I also want to talk to the platypus, the paint platypus. I'm going to talk to the monarch about the paint platypus.
She'll bring the paint platypus. They'll bring the paint platypus out for you.
The paintopus.
So
Oh my god!
I'm going to the monarch.
Is the paint platypus a fae?
No,
Damn it. What is it?
it's a construct.
Damn it. Can't have the paint platypus as my familiar. I wanted the paint platypus.
Nope.
Alright.
You guys will have plenty of time. Anything the monarch creates is paint. Paint is construct.
So I want to go to the monarch, and I'm gonna ask the monarch, hi, I wanted to paint something on our turtle friend's shell, and I was wondering if you wanted to help.
Yeah.
Alright, I have an idea. So basically, I think this is essentially what I want to paint on the shell.
Oh, did you
Oh,
send us
cool.
a picture? You
Here,
sent
I
us.
got it. Oh, dude.
Oh,
Really? All right.
Yeah.
It moves.
All right, we'll give that a shot.
That's cool.
I
Okay.
won't help because I'm bad. I don't think I have any artistic skills, but I will watch and drink and critique.
All right. Cedric and the Monarch begin painting Urn,
Yes.
trying to do a trippy, moving purple pattern.
I will play a tune for them.
All right. Cedric, give me a check for your painting skills.
Bardic inspiration.
We'll call it you can use dexterity or charisma, performance.
Okay. If it's dexterity, is there a specific dexterity thing?
No.
All right. So then just straight dexterity.
Straight dexterity or performance.
With
Okay,
inspiration.
They would be the same thing either way. So that is a nice.
It is a nice.
21.
You paint the fuck out of this turtle.
Yeah, we
You
do.
paint it so good. You and the Monarch are just like. Urn's shell has this awesome purple pattern.
Paint me, bitches!
Okay.
Ern's excitement is equal to that of other people.
You have been painted thoroughly, Urn. And it is glorious.
Yeah!
No,
Time
that's-
for a rave, motherfuckers!
yeah, that's what I was going to say.
I'm gonna
Listen.
take a risk here
Oh,
and go up to the Monarch
Hmm.
and say, I hope I'm not being too forward, but is it possible you could tell me what you'd like to be called, or is it just Monarch?
It's just the Monarch.
The Monarch. So if I were to call to you, I would say, the Monarch.
Or just Monarch.
Monarch. Okay, I like that. Thank you.
No problem.
And then,
Hmm.
this is the risky bit. No, I'm not going to do it.
Okay. So, does anyone have anything specific they would like to do throughout this night? Which is not running according to the schedule anymore, because everyone's lived that a couple times.
I just want to let everyone know how important networking is at these parties. Make a powerful friend.
Well, first off, I would like to go to the basement, grab that jar of magical marmalade.
Yeah. Do you wish to sneak off in spider form to the basement again?
Yes.
Or you can just go to. You don't even have to spider form. You can just open up the trapdoor you know is in the gambling square
Yeah.
in the hedge maze. So yeah, earn at some point you can absolutely sneak off. You sneak into that tunnel area, and you get this jar of marmalade that you know is magical.
I
Nice.
could try and
So,
go to the-
do I know what it does, or
You have no
or
clue.
not? Okay. Well, how many servings do I get out of it?
Roll a d4.
That's a 2.
It has 6 spoonfuls.
Okay.
Some of it is
Okay. Well, I don't have identify. Anyone has identified?
I do.
Oh, cool.
I can try and identify it.
I'll take it to one of you two after the party, but right now we party.
What party?
I'm gonna head back, and I am going to mingle around with other people's
I
All
on
right,
the dance
write down
floor.
magical marmalade right now.
I'm going to the kitchen.
The kitchen is
What
still
color?
locked.
I'm gonna call it Mage
I
Late
knock on the
till
door.
later notice.
The door opens again, and you see that Tuatara chef. It's like, you again.
Can I help with the
No, get
alcohol?
out of my kitchen. He brandishes a spoon at you.
I was hoping this time you'd let me.
Out.
Oh well. I leave. Darn it.
You already know I'm partying with Pox and Pilfer. It's lit. We're having a great time.
Yeah,
I tell them about the great prank I just pulled.
I want to ask someone to dance.
Who?
I'm deciding. I think Grania. I will ask Grania to dance. Will you dance?
Okay, ask then.
Will you dance with me?
And then you say, no.
Yeah, all right.
All right, I go and I dance very badly.
Oh,
But I try.
okay. Well, good try. Love that. I'm like dancing. I'm trying to help you. I kind of look over and Pox and Pilfer like.
They smile and wave.
Fuck, I love them so much.
They're like
Content to let you
Yep.
you did this.
I love these whores.
If there is no other specifics,
None I can think of.
then you guys party the night away.
Yeah.
You have a good time with all these fun people you've met at this party. Everyone's living it up. It's a good time. There's no fear of imminent explosion at midnight.
Always a good time.
And then it explodes.
The turtle stole some marmalade.
Oh wait, is there still a duel?
There is no longer a duel.
Yeah.
Darn it.
It happened at least twice.
Yeah. Well, it almost happened at least twice.
Yeah, no, they never dueled. They're pussies. Pilfer's a lot of talk.
They're just
Party's
all
not a
very
party until
mellow
somebody
about
dies, people. Just saying.
it. Pox and Pilfer adore you as always.
I love them.
Antigone Wynn has taken a shine to Caspian, having been his second in a duel at the beginning, and also for cleaning up his shirt.
And just for general fuckishness.
Yeah, it's a good time. You've all established your own relationships and friendships with different fae at this party. And then the clock strikes midnight, and you are all still there. There is no flash of light. There is no explosion.
Let's do shots.
All
Shot
right.
o'clock.
You do shots of some kind of liqueur. That is, you're not sure what it's called. You can't pronounce it, but it's purple and delicious.
Nice.
It's just delicious to me.
Alcohol? Yes, please.
Good job, everybody. It's shot o'clock.
Yes.
Tis the witching hour.
Oh,
And
yeah.
you guys have been partying for a while, actually celebrating. People are bringing you drinks. You're having a good time. You have made friends and allies through your adventures this night. And at the end of it, Taliesin Voss has returned to the party.
Oh, hey.
Hello. How are you?
I am doing well. The night has gone well for you all.
Yes.
This time.
Yes, this time, yes.
It's so fucking good, dude.
Caspian's a little like, my goodman, it's been so fun. I was so uncomfortable, but now I feel very comfortable.
It's because you came out of the closet.
Hmm? You rascal.
Do you want to do another shot with me?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Let's do it.
Ask me to do another shot.
It tastes like bubblegum.
It's the best. It's the best fucking day of my life.
Gosh.
Well, if you're all ready, then perhaps it is time to go home.
What the fuck?
I missed my pajamas. I went to sleep.
I suppose.
I could hang out here for another hour. I don't know about you guys.
Let me say goodbye.
Yeah, can I say goodbye to my
Say your goodbyes. Say your
my
goodbyes.
pals?
All right.
I say goodbye to the monarch
Yeah.
and to the blister beast in
I
particular.
say goodbye to everybody, but mostly Pox and Poke.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. You say your goodbyes.
I say goodbye
Fox
to
and
the chef.
Pilfer, it's like it was so much fun hanging out with you here.
So fun.
You're a lifesaver.
We
Literally.
got to do it again sometime.
Hell yeah. You know you're being invited to all these parties now.
Fuck yes, dude. You can come to my parties too. I've never thrown a party, but maybe we could throw one. Yeah, it'd be a bunch of mortals. You guys could get laid. It'd be nice. I don't know. We'll do something. It'll be awesome.
You say goodbye to
Monarch and blister
Monarch
beast
and
in
Blister Beast.
particular.
Yeah, you do so. You all say your goodbyes. I'm not gonna fucking Cedric?
I say goodbye to Monarch, then I go to the kitchen door, and I knock on it.
Goodbye.
You knock, and as you're knocking, Bosco walks up, pulls out a key. Come
Oh,
on.
thank you. What did you say?
What? Bosco opens up the door with a key. He's back. He's returned. He's been at the party. And he's like, "Hey, what's that guy doing in my kitchen?"
I am leaving the party, and I just wanted to say goodbye. We had some good times. It was nice meeting you.
Have a wonderful evening, sir. Bye-bye. Get out.
You too. Goodbye. And I say goodbye to Bosco as well.
Goodbye, little friend.
I guess we are little to him, huh?
At times. Most of the time.
Most of the time.
But yeah, you all gathered around Talith and Voss after saying your goodbyes. Goodbye. Take care of Marigold for me, like I said.
Bye.
I'm kind of needing to prop up against Andy. What's your character's name again? Ern. Yeah, I'm propped up against him.
It's like one syllable, dude. I'm actually disappointed.
It's good fun.
Oh, yeah. The guy who got Miriati wrong 50 times.
In a row.
It's like 5 syllables.
3.
And you only messed up one of them.
4.
Mariotti, yeah.
Talith and Voss is like, all right, follow me. And he walks you all to the entryway of the Grand Hall. And as you step into the entryway, there's a flash of light, and you all kind of blink at that flash of light. It's so bright. And Caspian, you open your eyes after blinking, and you are back on the farmstead.
Oh, well, okay. Is it the same time that I was?
No, it's now past midnight, you think.
Oh. And I stumble in.
Yeah, you're outside the door where you should have stepped out several hours ago.
Yeah. I stumble inside drunk, I guess. So everybody thinks I just went out on a binge.
So you are back in Tapestry Hills. You stumble off to bed drunk. Your teacher and their husband are asleep, long since asleep. So you go to sleep, and Perry watches over you to make sure you don't like throw up on yourself. Grania, you are back in Silverstruck.
It's lit.
You return to your mom's house.
Yeah.
Have you been drinking?
Yeah. I went to the fucking Feywild. It was great. I met my patrons. It was cool.
Okay, I'm sure. Let's get you to bed. Like,
No,
come
no,
on.
no, Mom.
Come on, drink the water.
No,
Drink
Mom, I
this.
really did. I
Drink
really
this.
did. And I should have asked about stuff, and I didn't because there was so much going on.
Okay. All right.
I should have asked about the Fae, but I did. Mom, I didn't.
Okay. It's all right. Drink the water.
Okay.
Drink the water. Yeah, here you go. Cedric and Billy, you are returned back to Cascade. To the Brood Awakening, where your rooms are.
Yeah.
And
I burst out the door into Cedric's room, and I'm like, "Did you have the same dream?"
I don't think it was a dream.
He's dead
That's
ass
what I was
asleep.
thinking. I go back.
Yeah. You burst open the door and do that, and like the dwarf proprietor of the Brood Awakening, whose name I'm gonna pull up.
Norma.
No, that wasn't it.
Leroy. Cromslum.
Heckle like opens up a door and it's like, "What are y'all slamming doors around for?
Sorry.
It's 1 a.m.
It is?
Go to sleep."
Okay.
Or trance or whatever you elves do.
Okay.
Meditate, sleep, whatever the thing that is where you don't make no noise and I get some shut-eye around here. Got work in the morning.
Alright.
Ern, you are
I go back to what? I want to go back to my little like cove home.
I think you're nomadic. Your people are nomadic. So
Yeah.
I think you're on an island not too far away from Cape Verdigris. Staying at another turtle hut thing.
Yeah.
You're at that doorway and it's like, okay.
And do I still have the painting on my back?
You do.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna enter the cove and I'm gonna be like, "Hey guys, I got a story to tell you all
Oh man.
about the Fey. I went to a place called the Feywild. It's amazing. I think we're gonna have to figure out how to get there eventually."
Dude, go to bed.
I mean, do we have beds? I forget.
Got piles of leaves.
You know what? I'm just gonna sleep on the ground.
If you don't have a crunchy one, you're good.
Okay. All right. Well, say bye. Say goodbye to the other guys. Or say goodnight, I guess. I am very drunk right now.
Does he still have the pattern on his shell?
He does have the painting. He asked about that. So yeah, you guys have returned back to the mortal world of Ahiri. And that concludes Palace of Shade.
Yay.
And we will pick up next time with the next adventure in this campaign, A House of Plenty. And I'm sure you're all wondering, like, how are we going to get all these characters in all these different places together again. And we'll say the next day begins. Small little thing. The twin suns of Ahiri rise in the sky.
We're hungover as fuck.
You're all hungover, and under the light of the suns, Mayor Gustavia Krana, an elf, the elf mayor of Silverstruck, walks into her office, and the courier she had sent for some time ago, who she had assigned to these tasks today, several couriers, I think. It's like, good. You ready for your work today, boys? And she pulls out a stack of letters. We see that have this particular seal that no one notices it in that room, but the ink, the stamp seems to shine with a pink kind of fairy light, one might say, or at least on the top couple of them. But we do see that she hands them out. It's like, all right. Yes, this one goes to Cascade. This one to Tapestry Hills. This one to Cascade. This one to here in Silverstruck. And these ones, you're going to have to find them on other islands or out on the mainland. Deliver them post-haste, please. And they are the letters that have your guys' names on them.
Post-haste.
And we will pick up.
Post-haste.
We will pick up with that and see what exactly you guys got next time.
Cool.
Yay.
Level up.
And you all level up to level 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like the only thing we care about at the moment.
Right, good work, everybody.
Well done.
Good work.
That was a fun adventure.
It was.
That was.
It really was.
Now I
I'm
can
not blowing
read
up anymore.
my
You know
whole book.
You know what? I can now do 3rd level spells, which is pretty dope.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can all do 3rd level spells now.
Yeah.
Jordan
I
can
can do
punch
3rd
more.
level spells?
You get more
Right.
punch.
See
Yes.
y'all next
And also upgrade your crafting stuff, guys.
Right.
Wow.
Yes, your crafting tier goes up.
Oh,
You
cool.
are-
Martial
you get
arts
access to
gets
tier
2
2 now.
d6.
That's pretty sexy. All right, I will do that before next time we play.
All right.
All right. See you, Mads.
All right. Bye, y'all. Love you.
All right. I'm heading out too.
Thank you
See you
for the
guys.
game.
See ya.